Hi, and welcome back to another Megiddo Gaming video. This one we're going to be merging a couple videos together, and I'll tell you why later. First off, we've got an event going on for PlayStation and Xbox, the Orc Assault event. You can get medallions of battle from this event where you can use that to purchase transmutes for your weapons. Don't spend it on the die packs, you'll get that just by doing the event itself, and you can get refiners caches, which we'll talk about later. To go into this event, all you have to do is go to the queue section. And like I said, you can queue for this solo, or you can do it with a group. If you're an endgame player, just do it solo. It's really fast and easy. While I'm going through this battle here, I want to talk to you more about me merging my videos together. So recently I've been having trouble dividing my time a bit to, make videos like I want to. And so I also thought of another thing too. My fireside chat videos don't get a lot of views. So to make sure that you notice that your comments are being answered, and if they are comments that have value to other players, I'm going to be answering them here. So to start out, Friar John says that he's surprised to see the How to Make Astral Diamonds videos have a resurgence. He thought that I ended it. And I'll go back to the other part of that of his comment too, but no, I have not ended it. To be honest, I've been kind of putting it off. I only have as much content to create as there is content in the game, and unfortunately, even when Mod 14 drops for Xbox here on August 28th, I'm still not going to have much to talk about. So I've been kind of spacing it out almost, hesitant of putting it up, things like that, because I won't have anything to put up. I know when Fallout 76 comes out, I'm going to be doing some videos on that. And I'm going to also try and do some streaming. But yeah, so it's just more of me wanting to kind of slow the pace down a bit. And as far as can you actually make money selling rank 14s, yeah, that's the bulk of how I make money in this game. Just because new players, even old players, if they're switching around builds, everybody has a need for the highest rank enchantments. And as I've pointed out in my other videos, you can pretty much make them for free if you hoard coalescent wards and preservation wards from other events. Now, I'd like to thank Will for pointing this out on how to make rough AD. The videos that I've been putting out on how to make Astral Diamonds are trying to stay away from the rough AD aspect just because it's so easy to obtain, but he is right, there are other ways to obtain it through dailies in Sharndar, Dread Ring. I think there's some in the Maze engine, things like that. There's so many different ways to obtain rough AD, and now with that rough AD cap in Mod 14, most of my videos are not going to contain any information about how to get rough AD, just because now it's so easy to obtain. And Josh here thought that all the hype and my hesitation of making the latest Astral Diamonds video about the auction house was due to that it being an exploit or a cheat or something. No, it's just that even something along the lines as just setting a price higher than fair market value was causing a lot of content creators, I noticed, to get murdered in the comment section. And then for me to go as far as to, talking about buying out the competition and then posting at your own price, I was just waiting for the torches and pitchforks, all the mobs to come out. This next one by Sean I thought was rather fitting. It was actually posted on one of my older videos, I think back in Mod 12. And yeah, I do apologize for the video quality, especially from when I'm doing on Xbox. Until I get my capture card, the quality that this uploads through the Twitch stream and then is re-downloaded is awful. If you look at some of my other videos, you can notice that the quality's gotten a lot better if it's anything that's coming from my PC. So definitely once I get my capture card for my Xbox, this will be a non-issue. And this is the last comment, we'll get back to the events and everything. Where's the videos? Well, the thing is that one, like I said, I was kind of being hesitant about the How to Make Astral Diamonds video. The other thing is that real life is still getting more involved than I'd like it to be. That's also part of the reason why I decided to merge the fireside comment answer portion in with my weekend updates, just because I know I need to set myself an own personal schedule that I can follow a bit better. But to give you an idea, I was managing my own location where I worked, and I took a step down just for personal reasons, and now I don't get to make the schedules at the store. So it's becoming I thought it was going to be easier, but it's still a little bit more difficult now that I have to work around someone else creating the schedule. So I'm probably going to be limiting myself to 1, maybe 2 videos a week, but I'm going to give myself a set schedule to make sure that, you know, I can get content out to you guys, especially if there's anything critical or any special events like that. Alright, so now that we went through that, you can tell that if you do this solo, it could take 6 minutes or less to get it complete. This is a good source of those oddball 2-stat enchantments that you need to get a hold of, as well as if you need to get some medallions of battle if you're looking for the transmutes, and then of course to get the refiner's cache. You don't get much rough AD in there, but it's really quick. If you get a good enough group, you could probably knock it out in maybe under 2 minutes each time. It just really depends. Now, one thing that I did want to say is this event can be very lucrative if you're willing to farm it, just for making rank 14 enchantments. Once people have gotten their 3-stat enchantments, they look towards the 2-stat, most of the time the brutal, and this is a good source of brutal. Like I said, you can get up to rank 6 in the end chest. Not to mention all the little ones. If you decide to pick it up, you can of course scrap for refinement points, and then also because on PS4 and Xbox this weekend we're having double enchants and runes, you're going to get double those amounts. I personally just did it just to get the transmutes, and I'm gonna run it a few more times and just stockpile the transmutes, so as I get new weapons I'll have those in my bank, just because I think the axe is really bad. The one thing that we do have is for PC is the challenge of the gods, and I'll put a link up in the right hand corner here because I've already done a video on that and nothing's changed in there. We do have some other things going on. On Xbox, we have the Soulmonger's Lockbox taking a hike, which is great, because unless you're really in need of a War Ceratops, we might as well get our choice of what mount we've got. And that's going to happen here on the 14th and go on until the 28th, when Mod 14 drops. Now back to the event. So with double enchants and runes on Xbox and PlayStation 4, you're definitely going to want to open anything that you've been stockpiling. So in my previous videos, talked about farming RP through multiple character accounts. All those bags that you got from leadership, now's the time to open them, because you're going to be able to increase the amount that you get out of each one. Also, if you have the Quartermaster's enchantments, and I've done a video on that as well, now's the time to throw those enchantments on and open up your spoils of war, all those to get, you know, up to double rank 7s out of each one. So definitely look into that. Anything else that you have, and there are many different types of bags and stuff, and I don't know all of them because I only chose what I thought were the best ones and pushed the other ones to the side. But whatever bags or items you have that can give double refinement, now is the time to open them. And then also, anytime that you level up and you get your reward or you do a heroic, you'll also get double enchants and runes out of those items as well. Now speaking of refinement, also we have for PC, you're going to get a chance to get refinement off each enemy you kill this weekend. So all platforms are getting some extra refinement points in one way or another. So definitely stock up on those refinement points. Next time we have an event that's going to give us some coalescent or preservation wards, and of course I'll be doing a video as soon as one of those events come up. That'll be the time to make some more rank 14s and hold them off to make some more money. So I really appreciate all the help and support and everything, especially the response on my previous video on how well the audio quality is on my microphone for PC. This, of course, how I'm talking to you now, is being recorded through my phone. At some point I'm going to merge everything all together. Like I said, I'm still waiting to get my Elgato, and I'm also still trying to figure out how to use the video editing software, because to be honest, the editing software on my Note 8 is easier to work with than the video software on the computer, and maybe it's just because it's more complicated and more in depth on the PC. Not sure yet, but I definitely appreciate you sticking with me and getting us past 600 subscribers. And you know what? I'm thinking by the end of the year we might be at 1,000 subs. So definitely looking forward to that, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Click the left to see the previous video, click to the right to see another video, and down at the bottom to subscribe. And to stay up to date with what's going on with the channel, follow on Facebook and Twitter.